Today I'm going to tell you about how we can create items in Sitecore. Okay, so not only that here we can create item because it's a CMS system, so we can create item, we can modify it. So I'll show you. First of all, I'll explain you critically how the deleting, modifying, and deleting works in Sitecore as well as programmatically when we are making a content or when we are that functionality. So let me share my presentation. So in fact, because it is a CMS system, so creating, modifying, and deleting items in any CMS system is easy. So we can directly can delete, can modify, can create as well as we can. So we can inside code we can create, modify, and delete the item as well as we can delete everything that the site code. Just we have to right click and delete as well as maybe and as well as we can create we can create the content or we can modify the content or maybe we can delete the content. Actually, when we are deleting the item, so that content is deleted. Okay, so what I have written that we can create, modify, and delete that system. The process is for the process to delete, we have to just select the item, right click it, and navigate it the delete button, close button will be available on the side code. We have to delete it. Okay, so this is how we can delete the item. Sometimes when we delete the item, it is not we not able to delete the item. Sometimes it's asking us to delete first the template item. So we can also delete the template item in the side code. Okay, so inside code like when we in the site when we have created the atom with the template atom, uh, the multiple items or there will be some other references attached to that atom. So in that case, when we are deleting the atom, it asks us other things to delete first, then we can delete the atom. So I'll show you in the site code that one. So let me just go to my site code system. Okay, let me go to the site code that we can show you. We are going to perform the deletion, updation, and modification from item. Okay, so now I'm inside the content create. So suppose let me just tell you that how I can delete the item. So what the process I explained you, the process can be like uh, in multiple ways to delete the items. So suppose if I'm deleting something from any of this data source, let me delete this one, this from section. If I'm deleting this, so how I can delete this? If I'm clicking, first of all I have to select the item. So I selected it, and in the ribbon, this home is selected, the ribbon and home. If I come down, I can see there is a delete post button. So if I hit delete, so we are deleting this item. So it is asking the message like this: are you sure you want to delete the item we selected? I'll say like okay. So now what I supposed to explain is, sometimes I mean when we have a references, some other things are attached to this item. So it definitely is going to ask us something like this. What is going to ask like what if we delete the item? So what other references will delete? Whether we want to remove all the links attached to that item, or we want to refer to the another item, or maybe we want to delete the item analysis like a properties. So say for if we say if we have another item, similar item we want to get after, so we can do this link another item. Okay, if we don't have, we only want to delete the item, so we have to select the things. Okay, then we can click the continue button. It's saying if your this item to permanently remove the link. Yeah, that was our intention. We want to permanently remove this item. Okay, continue. So now it is deleted. Okay, so this is how we can delete. Another option I can show you, like was asking. So let me create one like right click. Let me click one item there. Maybe I can create a promo too. Okay. Now what I'll do is, let me delete this one multi-vendor. If I delete another way how I can delete the process I explained here, that was that right click and move it to the delete button. So you can just leave it to the delete button in the other, just below the ribbon, or maybe you can just right click and you can just see right click, you can see the option, there is a delete button. Okay, so let me use this. Now we are supposed to click this one, we supposed to multi-vendor. Let me right click, then delete. This asking is, are you sure want to delete? Yes. Okay. Now, what will happen if I like uh, migrate or maybe move some of the references to the new created item? So what I do, I'll just select link to another item. I want to delete this uh, item, but want to link to the another item. So just to like link to another item, I have to then click. Then I have to go come here and select which item I want to refer. Those references to multi-vendor promo item as. Okay. So we are going to select now this one, this promo plan. So we wait for a second. Good. then data, because data or the data for data. So they in a promo folder we have this item. So what we want, like we are deleting this and all the references or links we are going to reference to the new created promo item. Okay. So as select the item and click continue. Okay. So I mean what we can see now is we have this promo to item. Okay. We have this promo to item. So what are the other links are attached? So maybe that data source was used somewhere in the presentation. Okay, so those references are linked. Or maybe some of the other links reference from maybe media or from the event info, all are migrated to this item. So we can just check. So let me go to the presentation details and just show you, like maybe we can find any references that move this new ticket item. Okay, let me show you this one, promo one. Okay, not this one. Okay, no, we can see that this way. And going here and go to navigate. I can see the links. Okay, so we can see, right? I mean, what I'm showing is the atom we deleted that was referenced here in this data source. There it was referenced here in a multi-list. So when we delete the atom and link that atom to the new created atom, so now we can see that instead of listing the old one, now the new created data source is listing here. Okay, so that we can also see it from here when I'm clicking it and showing you here like a reference atom. So I can see, I mean, this promo link is reference to this atom, this data source atom. Okay, so I mean, in the navigate and links, this actually show us the item where the atom is used. Okay, so this data source atom where are used in, as per the data is showing, it is used here. So if I'm clicking it, so it can show us like where it is used. So it is used in this data source like a list. Okay, so this is how I mean we can, if I directly we can reference that atom to the included atom. Okay, next thing, so this is how like how we can delete the atom. Okay, or maybe this, like I show you the delete the atom. Okay, next I mean how we can create we can create the atom like I showed you. You can just, I mean, I have added the insert option here on promo folder. Okay, so you can just right click, you can create it from insert from the template and directly create it from template, or maybe you can use the insert options item. So if I select like a promo I can name it any item. Okay. So now this promo item is created. So I mean we can create the item. We can modify. Modify how we can modify. I can just rename it. Maybe modify. Maybe you can modify the item name. Let me right click it. There is a rename. Okay. You can rename it. Okay. You can rename the item. You can change it. The item. The field values also you can. I mean like like this you can change the field values. Maybe other field values also you can change. You can add images. So it's a same system. So you can easily add and delete. Okay. So like how you can create the item in the other side. So if I have to create it from the template, you can directly maybe go back and directly you can just insert the from template. So I mean the from template, like from which template you want to create item. Okay, there must be a template. Okay, means we are going to create the item. Okay, so let's just wait for some time. So you know now how to create item, modify item, and delete item inside the site code. Okay. Next we'll see how you can create item programmatically. You can modify its status, maybe its item name, or you can delete. Okay. So next, let's see. I mean, uh, like that. I created from template property still coming. So let me explain you about how we can create the atom programmatically. Create programmatically. I mean, what we do is first of all, what we do like we have to first of all we have to get the atom. So I mean this is just a basic code like how we get. I mean first of all in a site when we are accessing maybe we can access the atom. Maybe we can access the context atom or maybe rendering atom or maybe rendering context atom. To that we get the atom. But maybe directly we can access the atom. First of all, for that we have to get the database. So how we get the database? We get database like that. We get database. Okay. So I mean we get the database atom. So from the database atom, how we have to do? I mean overall idea of like creating atom is first of all like we have to find where we want to create the atom. Okay. Where we want to create the atom. Either we must have some path name like where we want to create. Okay, suppose I want to create the item here. Okay, inside the promo folder. Inside the promo folder. So this is the promo folder item. I want to inside this promo folder item. I want to create the item. Okay, but uh, what kind of item and in which template I want to create the item. Okay, so in a Sitecore, right, we can directly. I mean, if I have to create the item, what I can do is my Chrome folder. I can say like an insert from template. Any item here inside the data source, I have to create it from the template. Okay, remember I have to create it from the template. So let me just select. Let me for now I'm selecting promo item. Okay. This is the template, promo template. So let me, now we are creating from template. I mean, you can name it properly. For now, I'm naming the item name, and from which template we are going to create. It's the promo template item we are going to create. Item name like a promo 3. Okay, so this item is good. Okay, so similar way we have to create programmatically as well. Okay, so programmatically how suppose I create the item, we supposed to create the item. Okay, so first of all we have to get the parent item. So as we see here, like the parent item can be a like promo folder. Okay, so what we can do is, first of all, what we can do is we have to either we have to calculate anyhow, we have to manipulate or calculate this promo folder item, or maybe directly we can get it from path or maybe item ID. Okay, this item get it, I can put this item ID here, and I can get the promo, I mean the parent item ID. Parent item ID means, I mean, this item. This can be a parent item ID, that's something we are taking inside this promo folder. So I can put the item here. So what it will do is master.get item. From this, I can get the parent item ID. Okay. And parent item ID, when I'm getting a parent item ID, after that what I have to do is, first of all I have to get a template from which I want to create the item. So what I have to do next, like master to get template. I mean, I have to first again, I have to first get a template item. Okay, so to get template item, what I can do, I mean, I have to directly pass a template item ID. From that, I can get a template item. Okay, I can get a template item. So for the template item, what I can do is, suppose I want to create a template, this promo template item. Okay, so template item like this. So template is, this will be our item. So what I have to do here, I'm saying programmatically, but just I'm explaining you so that when you are doing it programmatically, you can understand. Okay. Okay, so I have to put here. So what this code is doing, that it will get a template item. So what I have to do, I have to just, I mean, for you just to reference, so that I can tell you that what get template item is. I have to just pass a get item, like, but for you and just to make to understand, I'm just passing like a get template item. There is nothing a method like get template item. It will be a simple get item. Okay, so I have to just put the item ID here, and we can get a template item. So after template item, what we have to do, I mean, we have to create a item. Okay, so create the item, what we have to do, so we have to do this way. I mean, we have to create the item. So creating item with like this the parent item. You want to add what you want to add, new item. Okay, and new item, like I have to name it, the item name, proper item name, and this template. Okay, so this is the, I mean, I'm explaining you the concept. Okay, so how, actual class, when we are implementing so actual class and the function will be maybe are different. Okay, for now, just to like explaining you the concept that we are doing. Okay, so new item, there can be a proper item name you want to create, and this is the template item. What template item we and together this template item. So this template item I have to pass it here. So it will create a new item. So new item. So this can be our target item. We say that we are creating the new item program. So this it can be our target item. Okay, or maybe like this is the new item we created. Okay, so when we are executing this code, so it will create a new item. Okay, next if I have to modify the item, so modify the item, what I have to, maybe if I'm just creating, so after creating item, what I can say, we can modify it. Or maybe if I have already some item, what I can do is I can just pass the item ID here. Okay, I'll get the new item, and this item what I have to do is there is a, how I have to edit the edit the editing code will work like this, like item editing begin edit. So this is the the main thing. There should be like a begin edit. Initialize like a editing, programmatically editing space for when we are editing when we are modifying data from programmatic. Okay, so it will add it will be we are going to run like this, like item editing, then begin editing. Okay, so begin edit will give us that functionality. We can edit the item. So if it is a new item, we can directly we can pass this the item object reference. Okay, like item and this square bracket, and what field we want to target. So we have to name the field name here and go to then this field. So for now, if it is an existing item or maybe a new item like this, we can pass, and in a square bracket we have to pass the field name. Okay, so what it will be, let me put the Sitecore and show you. Suppose if we created a new item, okay, let me go to the template. Suppose we created this item programmatically. So what kind of field I have? I have this one, promo heading, it's the field name, paragraph is the field name. Okay. So when I want to modify this or maybe add it the new field item, what I have to do, I have to just copy this field value, field field name, and this item object reference and square bracket is a square bracket. I have to put the field name like this, and whatever like this paragraph this value I want to keep, I have to write this way. Okay, and then once every field item I'm putting it here, then I have to close the editing like this, like item editing and field editing. Okay, so this will close. Okay, so this way, we create we created this way. And modifying this begin edit give us the like we can put some data programmatically, or maybe we can modify the item name or its field values in the beginning. Okay, and deleting is like just simple. If I have an item name, I can just if I have a target item like maybe target, I'll say like a target item, the item we can get, and I can say like a delete. So what it will do, it will delete the item. we delete the atom we want to delete. Okay, target atom, it can be like a target atom. Okay, so I mean you understood the concept like how we are doing it programmatically. Okay, you have to understand it programmatically, like how we want to delete the atom. Okay, implement is very easy. We have to just put this code and work. Okay. Okay. So the next session I'm going to show you we implement this code like how dynamically we are going to and programmatically we are going to create the atom or we are modifying the atom or we are deleting that. Okay. Okay. So thanks for the session.